At the Family YMCA of Black Hawk County, we are so excited to be celebrating 150 years of service to the Cedar Valley. It's pretty incredible to consider an organization that has been in this community since as long as Waterloo has been here as well. We are so excited to be celebrating that rich history and the ways in which the YMCA has served kids and served community members and been a force for good in this community. The YMCA knows how to transform itself and innovate itself and address problems of its day. And so over and over again, over its lifetime, the YMCA has adapted to meet the needs of the community, and we will continue to do that for another 150 years.
The length of time says a lot. You know, something doesn't survive in a community unless it's offering the community something. And so the fact that it's survived for 150 years, you know, means it's offered the community something. And from my own perspective, it's different. You know, what was offered 150 years ago and what we're doing today are different, but the Y has stayed with the times and stayed with offering what the community needs. My hope is that they can continue to go forward and they'll be here another 150 years. The Y has a lot to offer people, and the Y seems to know how to change with the times, and so I think it'll be here a long time.
Time when I was a kid growing up, you could come down here and spend a Saturday for nothing, and we would come down and have free swim and gym and Saturday morning, and then if you brought your sack lunch, you'd go up and watch a cowboy movie up in the area. They'd run a 16 millimeter film of Roy Rogers or Gene Autry, Red Ryder. I mean, it was just an opportunity, and you have your lunch and your drink, and about 1:30, 2 o'clock, you'd be done with that, and then you'd play pool or ping pong or something, and then get on the bus and get home, because the last bus left at 5 o'clock, so you wanted to be on that bus or you were walking home. At that time, the Y would have you sell taffy, and you earned money or you earned credits or whatever it was from the amount of taffy that you sold, and if you sold enough of it, then you could go to the Y Camp, which at that time was Camp Hartman, or the YMCA camp, which is now Camp Hartman. It's now a reserve. But you'd be out there with maybe 40 or 60 other boys, and you had 7 or 8 kids in a cabin, and you went to the main lodge and had your breakfast and your lunch and your dinner, and then they had archery and swimming and just all kinds of activities, and that's where you spent the week. Yeah. And you brought your own bedding, and Mom and Dad drop you off, and they'd come in and pick you up 5 days later and take you back home. But it was a great way to spend, and it was a good way to get away from the house and be with other boys your own age, and had good camp counselors. And so they involved us in a lot of different activities because they kept you busy all day long. And as my mother always says, a busy boy stays out of trouble. And so that's why she always encouraged us to be as involved as we could be in different things. And the Y has contributed to the community in numerous ways because they've always been considered a center, as far as I'm concerned, a center of where people from all walks of life meet.
In the coming 10 years, I hope that this Y continues to grow. I hope it continues to change as needs arise that they see in the community, that we see in society. And I hope, you know, it continues to be more than just a place to go work out. And I hope that people around the city understand that it's more than just a workout place. I would encourage other people to come and just see what the Y is all about, to see that there's so much they can be involved in, and that I would like people to see that the Y does more for people than just think about the body. They think about the mind, they think about the spirit. And I think that it's so important for people to see that for themselves, for the next generation.
It's easy to come here and sweat and work out and go home, but what you realize is that the Y is really making an impact on our community. It makes a difference in the day-to-day lives of individuals, and that's real hard to calculate, but if it saves a marriage, if it prevents a suicide, if it makes somebody a more productive member of society, that's a big gain to the community, and I'm real sure from my experience here in the Y, it's having that impact on a daily basis. It gives people the stress release, it includes people, it makes people more productive. It's just a real valuable asset to the community, and we would lose something if we didn't have an organization like the Y providing the programs and the place that it offers. And the Y makes Waterloo, Cedar Falls, Blackhawk County a great place to live.
With 150 years of service in the Cedar Valley, the YMCA has taken many forms along the way. Today we focus on healthy living, youth development, and social responsibility, trying to strengthen the Cedar Valley through programs and services that help kids, adults, and families. One of the reasons I love to work at the YMCA is because I want to know that I'm doing something to strengthen my community, and I truly believe that the YMCA has the right programs and services to do so.